Good morning, students. I am Subham Chaudhary, and this session is for Class 8 students. So, in this session, I am covering the topic petroleum from the chapter Coal and Petroleum. So, when you heard the term petroleum, what it comes in your mind? So, we already know we already heard about the term petrol, diesel, all these things. What are these things, students? All these are fuel. So we can say that petroleum is a dark oily liquid. It has an unpleasant odor. It is a mixture of various constituents such as petroleum gas, petrol, diesel, lubricating oil, paraffin, wax, etc. etc. And the process of separating these various constituents of petrol is known as refining. So basically, students, petroleum is an oily liquid and it is a mixture of all those petroleum gases, then petrol, diesel, lubricating oil, paraffin, wax, all these are get mixed in petrol, and the process of separating all these constituents, the separating petroleum gas, petrol, diesel, lubricating oil, the process of separating these constituents is known as refining, because we need to separate it, because we all know that all of these have different uses, so we need to separate this all these constituents of petrol, and the process is called refining. And this process of refining is carried out in a petroleum refinery. Okay, students, now you can see the percentage of the constituents present in petroleum. Gasoline is present 46%. This jet fuel is present 9%. Diesel and other fuel is present 26%. Then lubricants are present only 1%. Heavy fuel all are present only 4%. Asphalt is present 3%. And there are some other products also. There are only 11%. So gasoline is present in huge amount, 46%. Now, students, just think about how this petroleum is formed. Because in the last session we have seen that the coals are formed when these dead plants are buried under soil, and due to high temperature and pressure these dead plants are converted into coal. Now, how this petroleum is formed? So student, there is a video for you. Please observe it.
Formation of petroleum. Let us study the formation of petroleum. Petroleum was formed from organisms living in the sea. It was formed by a complex process. As these organisms died, their bodies settled at the bottom of the sea and got covered with layers of sand and clay. Over millions of years, absence of air, high temperature, and high pressure transformed the dead organism into petroleum and natural gas. Petroleum layer is formed above the underground water layer, as it is lighter than water. Petroleum is a non-renewable resource and is used on a very large scale. The world's first oil well was drilled in Pennsylvania, USA, in 1859. About 8 years later, that is, in 1867, oil was found at Makkum in Assam. In India, oil is also found in Gujarat, Mumbai High, and in the basins of Godavari and Krishna.
Okay, students, we have seen how petroleum is formed. So the India's first oil well was found in Digboy, as we have heard in the previous session. So the India's first oil well was found in Digboy, as we have heard in the previous session. So the India's first oil well was found in Digboy, as we have heard in the previous session. So the India's first oil well was found in Digboy, as we have heard in the previous session. So the India's first oil well was found in Digboy, as we have heard in the previous session. So the India's first oil well was found in Digboy, as we have heard in the previous session. So the India's first oil well was found in Digboy, as we have heard in the previous session. So the India's first oil well was found in Digboy, as we have heard in the previous session. So the India's first oil well was found in Digboy, as we have heard in the previous session. So the India's first oil well was found in Digboy, as we have heard in the previous session. So the India's first oil well was found in Digboy, as we have heard in the previous session. So the India's first oil well was found in Digboy, as we have heard video. Now let us see about the constituents of petrol. So we have already seen there are 7 constituents of petroleum. Petroleum gas in liquid form that we called LPG, then petrol, kerosene, diesel, lubricating oil, paraffin wax, bitumen. All these are constituents of petrol. Now in the coming slides we will see it more deeper way. Now what is LPG? So we have seen that what LPG is. It is basically the cylinder which is used, the gases inside the cylinder which is been used to cook food in kitchen. So the full form of LPG is liquefied petroleum gas or liquid petroleum gas. It is a flammable mixture of hydrocarbon gases like propane and butane. And I have said earlier that it is used as fuel for home and it is sometimes used in industry also. Now next, petrol. We also know this, what is petrol. We know that this petrol is a fuel which is used in motorcycle, then scooter, then in car also we use this fuel. This fuel is also used in aviation fuel. It is also used as a solvent for dry cleaning. So basically petrol is a light fuel oil that is obtained by distilling petroleum and used in internal combustion engines. Okay, now let's see the next, kerosene. We also know this as well. The kerosene is a light fuel obtained by distilling petroleum. So it is also a light fuel and it is used as a fuel for stoves, lamps and for jet aircrafts. So this kerosene was also used in earlier days when there was no inverter or anything such things. So we used to light fire on this lamp using this kerosene, and this kerosene is also used in stoves while cooking food. Now let's diesel. We also know this. It is a fuel for heavy vehicles like truck, bus, tractor, etc. And it is also used in electric generator also. So diesel is a heavy petroleum fraction used as fuel in diesel engines. So diesel is also used in train. Okay. Now let's see about lubricating oil. What is lubricating oil? Have you seen something like this pouring in your motorcycle or scooter? You have seen na? So such oil are called lubricating oil. What is do basically? It's lubricate, or it is an oil used for lubricating an engine or component. So this liquid lubricates the engine of a vehicle. It may be a car, tractor, bus, truck, or maybe motorcycle, anything. This oil is used to lubricate the engine of a vehicle. Now the paraffin wax. It is a flammable whitish translucent waxy solid consisting of mixture of saturated hydrocarbons obtained by distillation from petroleum. So it's a whitish substance which is found solid in nature, and this is used to manufacture candles, ointments, Vaseline, etc. All the such substances are prepared from this paraffin wax. Now is come the last part, bitumen. What is this bitumen? It's a black viscous mixture of hydrocarbons obtained naturally or as a residue from petroleum distillation. So while processing the distillation process, this bitumen is produced as a residue, and we all seen that this product is used while making road surface or roofing, etc. Okay, students, we have learned there the uses of the constituents of petrol. Now, students, at last there is a task for you. Draw a map, mark the place in the map where petroleums are found, and also show the places where petroleum refineries are situated in India. Okay, students, this session is up to this. If you have any doubt, feel free to ask. Thank you.